Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals baseball next. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Buddy Dick. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And, Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gamble ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 348 for his career. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete.
So striding in, Stephen Piscotty. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Buddy Dick.
Buddy Dick.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty on his horse. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. In to score the runner from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Ready for another chance? Buddy Dick. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Dick.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it is.
Buddy Dick will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with the mindset they're going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And this is fouled at the plate. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes for third. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pena ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and
stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Dick.
Buddy Dick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. Pena is there. Let's see if they test it. And the run is in to score from third. Striding in once again, Jed Jerko. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Jed Jerko.
Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Tony Watson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. MLB Network has Saturday Night Baseball from St. Louis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing was really dominant stuff. Double-digit strikeout. He dominated the hitters. He kept his team in the game. He did everything you want a great pitcher to do. I'm looking for that type of performance again today.
Third.
Coming to the plate now, Buddy Dick. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gamble looks up, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, the 349th of his career, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate.
Now at the plate, Buddy Dick.
Third baseman, Buddy Dick.
And a double steal try here. Hit hard up the middle. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
I know a lot of people aren't making a big deal out of runs batted in, but my goodness, RBIs, you got to score runs. To have the most RBIs in one season, that is a remarkable number and feat. I don't know if we'll see anybody reach this number again. Can't believe I was here to be able.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run is in to score from second. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Buddy Dick. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, making it an even .350 for his career as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yadier Molina.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third, and Molina's aboard a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base.
Buddy Dick will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
The left fielder, number 10, Justin.
Runners off for second, and he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Batting.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line to left. Pena is there. Let's see if they try it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for...
Digging in and looking for more, Buddy Dick. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gamble going back, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to...
Buddy Dick will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they still. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His previous battles with Tony Watson. He's got 5 base hits in 32 at-bats. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To third. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
On the ground to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no. The Gateway Arch lit up at night here in St. Louis. Welcome back to our broadcast on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Diaz.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-10 the final score here. The Pittsburgh Pirates wrap out 19 hits. Chase Anderson earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Carlos Martinez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB
Anderson.
Network.
His record is now 12-2.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Michael Wacha will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
This isn't even fair anymore. He's making sure nobody has a chance to even touch him, that he'll be in the record books forever.
Batting 4th.
At the plate, Justin Upton. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. And even 30 home runs on the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Jed Jerko now. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Buddy Dick. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Dick.
Waka's ready. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Pence. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter.
Ready once again, Buddy Dick. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Runner goes for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Bell rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross. Buddy Dick will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's Justin Upton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They lead this one though 5-1. So striding forward now, Buddy Dick. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, looking for the cycle. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
Justin Upton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. So there's ball 4, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run...
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Drew Hutchison earns his 8th victory of the season. Michael Wacha was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
After executing a rare batting feat, this player receives a call he would never have expected.